was the redneck jokes on TV. So I got a couple here for these kind of moments when we have a pause of, you may be a cosplayer. Because, you know, if you know that it takes 3 people to change a light bulb, 1 to change it, 1 to criticize it, and 1 to explain all the rule violations, you might actually be a cosplayer. If you've had a major utility turned off in the past 12 months, but the trim on the new court gown you're wearing was actually $20 a yard, you certainly may be a cosplayer. And if you don't own a suit to wear to your cousin's wedding, but there are 2 sets of unfinished stormtrooper armor in your basement, that's right, I think you're probably a cosplayer. It's awfully dark down there for the judges. We're doing the Braille method of tabulation here. Which is why we only have all-lady judges. We didn't trust any of the guy judges. Oh, come on, there were 2. Yeah, you know, if you've protested every war ever, but you also own a set of the military intelligence pins because they're the ones they use on the original Battlestar Galactica, you're probably a cosplayer. Yeah. Now when we get to the adult fan part of the masquerade, we'll be using the division system. The division system has been around, for those of you who don't know, has been around since the early 1980s actually. It was first used at WorldCon in Denver in 1981, the first time it was ever implemented. And the idea is to just give a little protection to the new folks. It was never really originally intended to be any kind of hierarchy. That's really not how the Costumers Guild intended it. And most places that's not really how it still is implemented today. It's really only that it sounds really cool to call yourself a Master Costumer that it gets us all in trouble. The Master, it was actually, if you don't know, it was originally almost because the Master Division was supposed to be an open division, where that's where everybody should go. And like playing golf with a handicap, if you wanted to take a step down to be a novice or journeyman for a while, that would be okay. So if you're new to this, if this is your first time in Anime North, which it's always good to get new people, but I'd be amazed that people don't know and don't just come every year. The novices generally have 1 or 2 awards maybe, and they can still be a novice, but once they get past that, they'll be bumped up to the journeyman division. And you get past that again and you'll be artisan. And you start passing that again and you'll be up in Master. So it's really 2 or 3 awards at each time, depending on which masquerade you're going to. Nobody really has these rules set in stone. You know, as Captain Jack says, they're more like guidelines. Thank you. Every costumer in the world laughed hysterically when we saw that in the movie. Are you ready to come up and give some awards, sweetie? Let's come on.
All right, the judges have tabulated for the Young Fan Division. For entry D, Sora, we've given him the Keyblade to Our Hearts Award. And to entry E, little Leon, we gave him the Las Plagas Babies for Zombie Award.